Now they'll try the right side.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Complete to the left. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. He's stopped at the 14-yard line and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a 6th sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
They'll run play action. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. The Buckeyes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They're going to run it to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. The sure hands. It's Fuller. On the move at the 30. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 30. He's at the... And he'll take it in and house it. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. Oh, and... Going right to work up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Roberts.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Jones. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. He did not hesitate, going for it on 4th and short from the 49. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting...
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line, it's Fuller. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. Oh, he got loose. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown! The give. Nice move there. Brings into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fuller. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Easy. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hard running there. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Cricket. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
That's how you come up and make...
Ready, set. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Fuller. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Can't get him to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Fuller. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Snagged in the middle. It's Fuller. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some...
The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fuller. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the outside. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fuller. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got enough
Another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game one. Blowout win looking like in game.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fuller. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Fuller. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board. On the ground, it's Fuller. There he goes! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. To the ground, he's got it again. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Buckeyes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Yeah, and really good third down.
On the set.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Fuller. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Handoff to the single back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And the Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And we have breaking news. Great place to start for this offense. Power football with the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
They'll go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Here we go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.